So hey guys, it's Dan. We just picked up this little gem today, built in 1960, mid-century modern. We're going to kind of walk you through our little journey of rehabbing this thing and actually getting it into at least the 2000s. It's not been touched much since it was built in 1960. So anyway, we're going to walk you through a little bit here. So, front of the house, nice little brick thing. This metal stuff probably is gonna go. And then we're gonna try to keep a lot of the original features, but modernizing at the same time. Like, see all this soffit here? This is all wood soffit. Not something you see much these days, but it's in great shape. So we're just gonna leave it as is. Some windows may need some addressing at some point. Got the garage, a little dark. There are a couple things we're going to do in here though. One is we need to put in a firewall of some sort between the garage and the house for today's standards. And we're probably going to change out the two doors in here as well. So we got old-fashioned 1960 door. We got a metal door here, but man, they painted it and it is ugly. So we're going to brighten this up a little bit though. Hopefully this is going to be where my boat lives when it's all said and done. And we'll go around the back. And it's got the original lap siding on it, and most of it's in pretty good shape. There's one little thing there we gotta fix, and paint's in pretty good shape for the most part. Got some shutters, kid stands some paint. I think she wants to change the paint on those, but pretty good otherwise. Backyard. Lots of trees, lots of open space, so we'll have some fun out here. And then we got the two-car carport here in the back, and it's where the girls intend to park at. And this is in pretty good shape too. Don't need much for paint. And we got brick on this side. So exterior, we don't need to do much. And frankly, we're not going to be here very long. So we can keep it as is. Not a whole lot for us to do here. We're gonna freshen up the landscape a little bit, stuff like that. There's not a whole lot to be done out here except for this metal railing, but it's not a priority. So we'll get to that. And a little bit of paint on the, let's say she wants to change the shutters. Now I would say I'd like to change out the windows because these are the original windows, but she doesn't seem very keen on that idea. So, but as we enter, just know I'm taking you back to 1960. So hey kids, we're doing something a little different today. In preparation for the wee one starting college, we purchased a home where she is headed to school. Built in 1960, this house has been occupied by the original owners until 2020, and based on the condition of the house, it was very well taken care of. The house is move-in ready, and we really don't have to do much for anything for updates. But as glamorous as it is, we feel compelled to do so. We're going to pull out the carpets, which by the way for their age are in amazing shape. And we don't believe this is the original flooring, and we will be exploring that at the end of the video. I accidentally shut off my mic when I did the walkthrough of the inside, so here goes. The living room. We're going to paint, remove the carpet, and hope there's something cool under there. The faux brick wall will stay as is. We have thoughts of opening the wall between the living room and the kitchen to give it a little more of an open concept feel. There was an interesting partition leading into the living room that Tracy is planning to repurpose. That appears to be a project in itself. And the kitchen. So what can you say about the carpet in here? I feel like this is something you would see in a casino back in the 50s. We plan to update the lighting, window covering, flooring, and faucet, as well as the wall being opened up. On to the laundry and mechanical room. Again, carpet. This room is going to be a challenge. Ideally, we'd like to put a shower in the room and make it more of a 2-bath house. Make the washer and dryer a stackable unit, free up some room, and add the shower in the middle maybe? It's going to be an interesting proposition either way. We also have to fix the pocket door. Family room. This room is going to include my office space, and it was really the biggest selling point of the house for me, with the fireplace and just kind of the open feel. Really all we're going to need to do is update the flooring in here. We have thoughts of changing out the sliding glass door to a French door and removing the old AC unit that's no longer in use. This room was an addition at some point and was originally not equipped with central air or forced air heat. So when the HVAC system was installed a few years back, they added some vents. Alright, on to the master bath. So this room is interesting. We had the very same carpet in our previous home that was built in the late 50s, but seriously, carpet in the bathroom. So yeah, that's going to go. Still thinking on what's going to happen here beyond the new flooring and paint. The wallpaper and border will come out, and the tile top to the vanity is pretty cool. This will be a work in progress. We got to figure kind of how we're going to go about this. And last but not least, the bedrooms and office. Again, carpet's gone, window treatments and paint. The harder we look at the paint, the more yellow it looks. And that may be intentional. Perhaps they use like an antique white paint throughout the house at one point. Not certain of that, but it certainly needs refreshing. So that's the initial rundown. I'm sure we're going to find some surprises as we get down to work. Always works that way. We ran into a lot of interesting stuff on our last rehab of Tracy's mother's house. Alright, let's look under the carpets and see what we got. Fingers crossed, guys. So, here we go, guys. Let's see what we got. Maybe Tracy will help with the camera operation. Come stick it down here once I get it.
Where is plywood? No.
And hardwood floor.
No. Hardwood floors, people.
See it now.
Hardwood floors.
Hardwood floor underneath.
Let's pull it up and see what we get to the door. Maybe there's a big spot in the middle or something. Who knows?
Yeah, crime scene. It's a nice pad under there too. Sweet! Score! Hardwood floor. All right, contestant number 2, hardwood floor. Let's go to the other bedroom.
Did you already do that one?
Pull up the corner.
Where at?
And maybe should be brightened up a little bit, you know.
Refreshing.
Aesthetic. Raise the aesthetic a little bit.
Why, look, everyone, there's Dan in the corner. And the winner is
hardwood floor. I'm going to venture to say we're going to have a carpet pulling up party this weekend. What else we got in here? Oh, this has already been pulled up. Nice. Hardwood floor. So anyway, hardwood floors. That's a nice find through the bedrooms in the living room. I'm not going to get into the bathroom part right now, but that's kind of where we're starting at. We got to move some furniture and stuff and kind of get that lined out, then get the truck taken back. So we're out of here for now, but join us on our next episode.
We just saved thousands of dollars on flooring by finding hardwood floors underneath these carpets.